Showing the comments on the stage is it's a pretty new thing. Some people like it. With the benefit of showing the comments on stage, gives an automatic replay of the chat. It doesn't go away. Now that could be good and that could be bad. Interesting. So, good morning, Ben. How are you? Great to see you, Ben. Great to see you, Delilah. Good morning to you. We're at Kawfee and Up right now. Monday morning. 11/17/2024. This is 300. Yep. If you're watching this right now and you want to fast forward a little bit, you can go fast forward. This is introductory news. Just head over the room. Anytime you come into this show, you go right to around the 10, 15-minute mark and you get right into the content. Hello, Peter. Good to see you. Today we're talking Joe. Today we are talking Joe Valachi. Joe Valachi is our topic today, as you can see right there. I don't know. My notes are raw dog, as always. We don't put that much work into it. We just have a good time. So, may not be a long show today, but it's coffee talk. It's what we do. So, we do kind of have 7 minutes left, but I'm not going to go by the clock, and I will actually explain to you why I'm not going to go by the clock. A couple of things to go over. Where are we? Yeah. Oh, yeah. A couple of things to go over before we get into this. Let's open up with this very nice. I think this is a cool situation here. They added like a hip-hop vibe to The Godfather. Curious to see this. Hello, CG2. I am on my way in for the procedure. Okay, well, you take care of yourself. You make sure that you are good. You make sure that you are good. You're going to catch the replay. Okay, blessings to you. It's weird. They added a little hip-hop vibe to The Godfather. Huh. Before he came on, it was saying that he was... Oh, okay. Maybe I had a freaking... Yeah, so they changed it up a little bit. All right. I mean, do their work. Tony, what's up, bro? How are you? How you doing, Tony? All right out there? Happening to the Eagles 1-7. Yep. Hey, man. They're all weird. They gave us all different ones. Weird stuff. So that's an interesting rendition of The Godfather. They add a little hip hop vibe to it. Oh, hello, Adam Cravoisier. Great to see you. It's always good to see you guys. We're coming in on 321. We have shows already planned out to next Sunday, which I don't even know who they are. I'm not sure who they are, but today we're going with Joe Valachi. We got some video clips. As you all know, I have my my notes. I have my notes over here that we go over. And let me see something here. Where do I want to start? All right, we'll get into it in a minute. Delilah, yes, I see you. Joey Calabro, great to see you. I'm drinking my coffee here, guys. I'm drinking my coffee, as you can see. They're starting up. I'm right here. Can you hear me, Delilah? Can you hear me? Or can you... Hold on. Can you not see me and only hear me? I'm asking you a question. Can you hear me? That is my question. Now, if you cannot, I'm hiding in the bushes at my own show. What do you want me to tell you? That is funny. That's hysterical. Yeah. I hear you, but I can't see you. I'm in the bottom corner of the screen next to where it says starting and above the ticker. Bottom left corner. Benny's got it. See, Ben's got it right there. I'm here. Now I'm covering the word episode. I'm always here. Hello, Cheech. Good to see you. How are you this morning? Good to see you. I'm always here. Where am I going? Ay, ay, ay. That's me right on the bottom. Well, who's it going to be? Delilah. I got you good, huh? I'm right here, though. I can go on camera. Good morning, Magooch. How are you, sir? Keeping it low, nice and low. We are nighttime situationing right now. Nothing on the walls, just me. It's only me and you. Do you hear me? It's only me and you. It's what I like. It's on my phone, so I have to realize it's very little. Oh, okay, I got you. Yep. All right. And we got the Tim Hortons hoodie on that Adam Cavorsio made that. Look at that avatar that Adam Cavorsio made. This is unbelievable. He really made that. I love all the pictures that Adam sends me. He sent me the one as the priest. It's unbelievable. The people we got here are incredible, guys. They're incredible. Got incredible people here. All right, let me get the banner off the screen. We don't need that banner. The banner is just on when you guys start. Yes. I'm so comfortable with this show. So comfortable with these people. It just comes so natural now. This just comes so natural now. So relaxed. Gives me joy that you use them. And I love them. Everyone you send me. So every couple of days, Adam will send me a few pictures, which I absolutely love. Dominic, you great to see you, sir. Hope that you are well out there. We're going to talk a little bit about members only, subscribers. CG2 is going in for a procedure. We're going to send out our prayers to her. Don McHugh, yes. So we got CG2. She probably will not hear this. She's going in for a procedure, but God is going to make her come out of that procedure with no issues, because we got the strength of prayer over here. Joey Calabro, we got the strength. I'm just totally relaxed. And that's how this show works. You know, Stony Tony starts to influence me. We start motherfucking people and shit like that. These are the things that happen. Don Mickey, I mean, I got a bad influencer over here with Stony Tony. Stony motherfucker Tony. He starts telling me curse and this and that. And now that they allow us to curse, we can curse and we still don't lose our monetization and bop, 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 this and that. Your sister's ass. Let's get into Joseph Valachi. Here we go, everybody. Settle in. Grab that coffee. We are at 7 a.m. It's time to start this thing we call a show.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
Joseph Valachi. Joe Valachi is our spotlight individual of the day today. Let me open by this. I'm saying this. Do not ever blame the environment for the way you turn out. I'm sorry. This one I cannot hear. This one I will not hear. I'm sorry. It's ignorant to say just because you were poor that you turned to a life of crime. Somebody failed you, and you failed yourself. Because as I say many times, crackheads come out of the suburbs, and lawyers, doctors come out of the ghetto. It's just a fact. It's an individual thing. It is a family thing. All right? So it's all up to the parents. It's all up to the people. Joseph Valachi was born to Italian immigrants. Domenico Valachi and Maria Michelle Casal in East Harlem, New York. He grew up in poverty, and his father was unfortunately a violent alcoholic. His father was a violent alcoholic. So you're starting off bad. Yes, the environment is bad, Stony Tony. And with a violent alcoholic in the house, it's not good. His parents were impoverished Italian immigrants. He was born and raised in the East Harlem neighborhood of New York City. The family dynamics. Valachi later attributed his turn to organized crime to his background. Specifically mentioned his father's alcoholism and violent behavior. I gotta call bullshit. I gotta use R.J. Rogers as an example. Now, many of you don't know who this R.J. Rogers is, and that's okay. That's okay. But he is an example of how you could turn this thing around and not repeat history. Do you understand me? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? R.J. Rogers is an individual that turned it around. Yep. Yes. Well, there are exceptions, Dean. Don't be so ignorant don't be so. There are exceptions to every rule, Dean. You don't have to totally disagree. There are exceptions. I just said crackheads come out of the suburbs. Why don't you listen to the whole thing? If you're going to comment like that, listen to the whole thing. I said crackheads come out of the suburbs, and sometimes lawyers come out of the ghetto. I witnessed it. I've seen it. So listen, don't have selective hearing when you come in here. Shut up, you. Put him at 10 seconds and get ready. Get the white wall cleaner ready. The family dynamics, he attributed it to that. What are you going to do? He was inducted into the mafia by Salvatore Morenzano in 1930 during the Castellammarese War. Here's the problem. He was thrown all over the place like a bouncing ball. There was no stability for Joe Valachi in life and in the mafia. He had no stability. He was bounced around all over the place. All over the place. Let's go back. Let's go to his tenure. Let's go back to Joe Valachi was inducted. Salvatore Marenzano put him in 1930 during the Castellammarese War. After Marenzano's assassination, Valachi became a member of the family that would eventually be led by the Animale Vito Genovese. Initial induction. He inducted him as a made man, placing him under the command of Gaetano Reina. Post-induction career. After Reina's murder, Valachi served in the faction led by Marenzano. When Marenzano was assassinated, Valachi joined the family led by Lucky Luciano, which eventually became Don Vito. Too many things this guy went through. No way. No stability within the crime world. None for him. Oh, God. Let's go back now. I got some other notes here about Joseph Valachi. Now we're going to go up to where it gets weird. There we go. Joseph Michael Valachi. He was the first. Now, we're going to thank our friends Mob Facts over here. No, I'm not going to use that one. Let me see. Let me see which one I got. Let's see which one I got, guys. We got a couple of 3 things over here. Where is it? Let's go right here. Let's go to our friends over at Mob Facts. This is not how you're supposed to do it. Bill C., I got your message last night. I was at the movies.
Destroy the whole syndicate, the whole organization.
That's right, yeah.
Why do you feel like it should be destroyed?
Well, through the years, first of all, I want revenge. Second of all, they've been very bad to the soldiers. And they've been thinking for themselves all through the years.
In other words,
all put together. I can put together a number of, so many things that it all comes to all one to destroy them.
There are just many reasons that add up to the fact
Right.
You don't think that such an organization should be permitted to operate, to
That's
exist.
right.
Is that correct?
That's right. As the senator put it before, what did I get out of it?
What'd you get at?
Nothing but misery. As you all understand, once you're in, you can't get out.
Good evening. This is Roger Mudd. The sworn testimony you just heard came from the lips of Joseph Valachi, lips that supposedly were sealed 33 years ago when he joined America's underworld crime syndicate, Cosa Nostra. But today, before a spellbound Senate hearing, televised nationally, the 60-year-old Valachi talked in such a way that this convicted dope peddler, burglar, and murderer seemed to draw the sympathy of the crowd and the McClellan Committee. Valachi said today he was talking because he wanted revenge. But it is also possible he was talking for self-protection, because his syndicate boss, Vito Genovese, had ordered him killed as an informer. The two men shared a cell in the Atlanta penitentiary, and Genovese had heard from one of Valachi's co-defendants in a narcotics case that he had become an informer. One night last year, after the cell block lights had been turned off, Valachi said Genovese let him know it.
He said, you know, sometimes you buy a barrel of apples, you know, and one of these apples is touched.
Is touched.
Touched. Touch means a little touch. Not all rotten, but a little touch.
True. I see.
He said, that apple has to be removed, or it'll touch the rest of the apples.
What significance did that have to you?
Just shaking my head and listening to him.
I say, what significance did that have to
I
you?
was just shaking my head and listening to him.
You were shaking your head and listening. All right, go ahead.
And, in fact, I was doing it now unconsciously.
You did
As I
it
was telling you, I was shaking my head. I just caught myself.
Yeah, all right, go ahead. That is what you were doing.
So with that, he says, I think we go to sleep. He got up and he said, grabbed my hand and he gave me a kiss.
Grabbed your hand and gave you a kiss.
He gave me a kiss.
Yeah,
So I turned around and I gave him a kiss on the other side.
yeah.
And,
Is that some ritual that goes along in your organization?
no, this is a suspicious kiss.
This is a suspicious kiss. Very well. Very well, go ahead.
Wow.
So with that,
Crazy.
I sleep on the left bottom bunk, and Ralph sleeps on the right bottom bunk. See, we have one bunk on top of the other, see. Ralph mumbled under his breath, the kiss of death.
Ralph Wagner mumbled that.
Yeah.
I see.
I ignored them.
You ignored it. Go ahead.
Naturally, I laid down and trying to figure out all night, you know. And I even noticed he used to take peeps to see if I was asleep, because he was across me, see, Vito Genovese. Well, I must admit I was upset.
Did you know what Genovese was talking about at that time when
Not yet.
you didn't yet know?
No.
But it had a meaning to you.
Oh, yeah. As I said, you know.
You knew
It's a
what it meant,
suspicious
but
kiss.
you didn't know why he did it. Yeah.
Well, look, an outsider got wise, Senator.
It's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. So, thank you, Mob Facts, for always allowing us to use some of your. He did not seem nervous on the stand. He seemed like he was comfortable. I call him a coward, a yellow belly. I have to call him a coward or a yellow belly, but then I also have to cite Vito Genovese. I have to also cite Vito Genovese at fault over here for taking the word of another drug dealer. This I don't like. So Joe Valachi was solid from the beginning. Hello there, James Simpson. Joe Valachi was solid from the beginning, a loyal soldier through many ups and downs in that family. So for Vito Genovese to take the word of another criminal over someone like Joseph Valachi, that disappoints me with Don Vito. But Don Vito was not a good man, so you got to remember that. He was kind of like Animale. He made some great people, and that family turned out to be the best of all of them. Yeah. When's the last time we had a mob story, Patty Daly? When's the last time we had a mob story? We don't do mob stories. I don't remember the last one we did. When was the last mob story we did? Who? Yesterday was Dre DiMatteo. Saturday was Bruce Springsteen. Friday was Victoria Gotti, because she's not mafia. There's no mafia here. Patty, you think it's all mafia, really? The guy is Joe Valachi. So let's finish. Let's go into it. Joe Valachi he was the first member of the mafia to publicly reveal the inner workings of the American mafia. during those televised hearings. Yeah, those were in 1963. As he said, a decision motivated by fear. Really, by fear. He was motivated by fear. Yeah. Patty, yes. Well, you know you're supposed to be here every day at 7:00, Patty Daly. Shape up. Get that alarm clock going, girl. Get that alarm clock going. Wake up, make the sign of the cross, and turn on the YouTubes to your nephew here, your little brother here. All right. He provided. Well, listen. He believed he was going to get murdered. He believed that was the Stephen. He believed that was the kiss of death. I mean, but Patty, remember, it is part of our culture, and I do enjoy talking about it. And I would be doing this alone, so I'm doing it with some of you guys. He provided extensive. He thought the fellow inmate was going to kill him. He provided extensive details about the organization known as Cosa Nostra, which led to the new anti-racketeering laws. And he is the reason for the Witness Protection Program, a horrible program, Patty. The Witness Protection Program is terrible. There's no apologies needed ever. You are a cappuccino over here, you. He started out his career. He was in a gang called the Minutemen, so named for carrying out quick smash and grab robberies. The problem is when drugs come in. Now, listen to me. Didn't who was it that warned Vito Genovese about the dangers of narcotics? Who was it in the Alto Nights? That was who was that? Vito Genovese and Costello? Who was in Alto Nights? What bosses were that? That was Genovese and who? Costello, right? I believe it was. Anyway, he was told years ago prior to this that there should be no drugs. It's a dangerous business on so many levels. And whoever that was, it was Frank Costello. I believe it was Frank. It was Frank Costello. Yeah, it was Costello. Thank you, Delilah. Costello was right. Because look at the turmoil it brought. Being involved in narcotics is responsible for Joe Valachi eventually turning state, for Vito Genovese having bad judgment because he took the word of another narcotics trafficker over this one. A narcotics trafficker is the worst individual on the planet. Narcotics is the word there. You're an animal if you deal in narcotics. I'm sorry, you are an animal. And you have no value for human life. Now, someone say, "Oh, bookmakers is." No, you're wrong. Bookmakers are not the same. This I cannot budge on. So Costello was right. Vito Genovese is really responsible for this happening. Now, I'm not saying that it was not going to happen eventually, but he is the reason. Vito Genovese is the reason that it did happen. Vito Genovese is the reason because Vito Genovese took the word of the disgraziato drug dealer over a soldier, Joe Valachi. And now let's go into this a little bit. Here's the problem. Here's the situation. Joe Valachi was only serving 15 years on this. He was serving 15 years. Tommy, he got paranoid and Vito wanted him dead. I know, but he took the word of another. But he was not an informant at that time, you see. Stephen Mornello got it. He was not. Joe Valachi was not an informant until Vito took the word of another degenerate drug dealer against Joe Valachi. Remember, Joe Valachi stood strong through many captains, many bosses. He waved. He rode the waves through everybody. Booze is a narcotic, 100%. Absolutely. So that's where you're at. So the first mob informant, as a member of the Vito Genovese crime family, Valachi became the first to publicly testify about the mafia, even breaking the blood oath to do so. Motivated by fear. Listen, here's what happened. Patty, he was so paranoid. guys. Hello, Donna. He was so paranoid, hey, teacher. An innocent man was walking towards him, Osada. An innocent man in the prison yard was walking towards. Hello, Sandra. An innocent. You need a Tommy Stigs hoodie? All right. An innocent man was walking towards. Not an innocent man. It was another inmate, but on the track was walking towards Joe Valachi. And being Joe Valachi thought that he was marked for murder. He killed the man with a pipe, I believe. He killed the man in the prison with a pipe. Now, Joe Valachi was only serving 15 years. Now he got life. He killed the wrong man. He was that paranoid that he killed the wrong man. Now, many could say, his father was an alcoholic and this and that about Valachi. And they told his story. What a shame. An innocent guy he killed. That's right. But Sandra, this is where I'm talking about. Vito Genovese is responsible for the first ever witness and witness protection program. So he was serving 15 years. That's when he decided to cooperate. He was already serving a 15-year sentence and received a life sentence on the murder of this innocent inmate. Now, this inmate could have been a murderer himself. We do not know. So in short, the story of Joe Valachi is very interesting to some on many levels. You don't have to be a mafia follower. You don't have to be what they call a mafia fanboy or girl. But this is marked in history, and this changed a lot of things in the world. People that rat today, this is where it came from, Donna. So let's see a little bit more. A 1,000. Now, I don't know where this memoir is, Sandra, and they can't find it, I believe. A 1,180-page memoir that the U.S. Department of the Criminal Justice Department encouraged Valachi to write about his criminal career. The manuscript, if anybody knows about this, is titled The Real Thing. Now, I don't know about this. Did you think he played good? Did you think he played him good? Dindu thinks he played him good. Dindu thought that Charles Bronson definitely played him good. Yeah. Yes. Mob facts. There you go. Please. Thank you. Hello there, Mustang. So that is how he testified. That's how we ended up with the witness protection program. Is through Vito Genovese giving Valachi the kiss. The Valachi papers. Okay. The Valachi papers. Okay. Giving Vito Genovese, listening to another degenerate drug dealer, went against Joe Valachi as a suspected witness, where Vito Genovese should have told that degenerate, stick it up your sister's ass. I'm not taking your word for it. The man who delivers the information must be investigated first. Taking the word of another street guy is not a good thing. You got to listen, but you still got to investigate. You cannot take the word of another street guy about a street guy. It's not going to work. Vito gave him the Valachi crunch. So that's where we are with Joseph Valachi. I would like to see that, Sandra. If you could text that over to me at your convenience and the text line, if you can. All right, what else do we got? Family dynamics. He attributed his turn to organized crime. This I don't agree with. So anyway, we touched base a little bit on Joe Valachi. I don't have anything really more factual to give you. I really don't. Valachi sought government protection through the testimony, hoping to avoid being a target of the Genovese family, which had a bounty on his head. So they did have a bounty on his head. Peter Moss was hired to edit the manuscript. Publication was blocked. What, they blocked it? Stigs, I thought we were going to get a documentary about Whitsec from John Gotti Jr. Exactly. Where's John Gotti Jr.? Where's John Gotti Jr. with the Whitsec documentary? Nothing. I could do it. I could do it with another person. Me and somebody else could do the documentary. Yeah, I know. They dealt in narcotics, except if Costello wasn't for it. Stephen Martinelli, Costello wasn't for drugs. Witsec Mafia, wasn't that supposed to be a thing? Go back and look and see all the things that materialized. None of it did. There's no Witsec Mafia. There's no, it's dead. When are you going to put it out? When you're 80? We don't accept drugs, but we will accept the money. Greed, Don Micchio, yes. Where is the Witsec Mafia thing? People are waiting for it. They were all in it. Waiting and waiting and waiting. And wait, no. You got to just push the button. Now, you mentioned John Gotti Jr. I got a gifted membership to the Angel Gotti show last night from somebody. I have no idea who it is. But I got another gifted membership from the Angel Gotti show. I do not resubscribe to the Angel Gotti show. Not resubscribe. What's that called? I'm a subscriber, but I don't have the notifications. What is that thing called? Something. Because I'm going to go over my members shortly. All right, so that's it. That is it for Joseph Valachi. If you like this, hit the like button, share. If you don't like it, stick it up your sister's ass. We really don't care. What are we doing over here? If you feel this vibe is for you, come on in. Have a little coffee with us every day. A couple of wind downs throughout the week. Like tonight, we'll probably have a wind down. He had a problem getting it started because he had to interview himself. I can't, Magoosh. False promises. False promises. People were waiting for that Witsec Mafia thing. It was going to be good, but it didn't happen. So whatever the reasons might be. All right, let's check a little bit more on mob facts. This is how you're supposed to not testify.
Yeah,
He got wise.
he was right.
He even was wise. So what ain't I supposed to be smart? You know,
Yeah.
in other words,
May I ask you, Senator Curtis, yes, suggest, and I think as
Yeah.
well, did you at the time accept and regard that as a kiss of death?
yeah, but that's why I say I didn't answer Ralph. That's the reason why I said that. But I didn't think the kid would get it.
You didn't think the kid would get it. But
Right.
the kid got it. Either.
He got it. So
Would it be?
how can I miss when he got it?
Yeah. All right,
Right.
I don't think you missed. But, yeah, just one other, not you. One other. Now, you're kissing him in return. Is that a practice?
It was to make him understand I was smart to him.
You were what?
Smart to him on that kiss. That's why I kissed him back.
He was smart. He understood what he meant.
You.
That morning I come out, and actually I was really at a state I didn't know what to do. I walked up and
Were
down.
you in a state of fear?
Yeah.
Afraid for your life?
I walked up and down about once, twice. I made
Go ahead.
I made one lap of a distance of about 4 blocks. The yard is about, I say, 4 blocks long. Then I made another lap, and then I made another one, and then on my way back, I spot Joe Beck. I could have spotted Mike Capola. I could have spotted any one of these guys. Wouldn't have made any difference to me. Well, it happened to be near a construction. And as soon as I saw him, I don't know what I thought I found.
Where were you on your way to at the time?
Well, I was on my way from walking. Now, I found him in front of me.
You found him in front of you.
In front of me, yeah.
And who was behind you?
Well, he was walking with another guy. See? And right away, I saw the pipe. I grabbed the pipe, and I went to wake on Joe Beck. At least, that's what I thought it was.
You saw a man you thought was Joe Beck.
Right.
Right in front of you.
Right.
One of these that you understood were under orders to kill you.
Right.
You honestly believe that they were under orders from Genovese to kill you there in prison?
Yes, 100%, Senator.
100%.
Yes.
So when you saw Joe Beck, who you thought was Joe Beck in front of you,
Right.
you did what?
I hit him on the head with the pipe. And
a piece of iron pipe from the construction job there?
Well, yeah, they were building a new industry at this particular place of the yard, you know, near the end of the ball stand, grandstand.
And you hit him with that pipe?
Yeah.
More than once?
About 3 times.
About 3 times?
Very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
Then what did you do?
Well, then I saw a couple of guys running towards me, but I didn't know who they were. See, in my excitement, I could see people, but I can't make them, see.
You were in a frenzy, I guess, at that time, weren't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to explain it, Senator. I could
you don't know how to explain it?
Yeah, I could see the people, because I must tell you that as I found out in the hole after, from other inmates, who these 3 people were.
You didn't know at that time, though?
No, all I know, they were rushing for me, and I rushed for them. I let go of that guy, and I rushed at them, and they rushed back. It went on like that.
You started at them with the pipe, and they went back?
I went at them, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
In other words, they made about 2 attempts before the officer come over. See? Now, when the officer come over, he wanted to take the pipe off me. I don't know, you don't get this pipe. I said, I'll walk to the Associated Warden's office, but you don't take this pipe from me.
You weren't going to let him take the pipe?
Well, I can't tell him. There's a couple of guys trying to get me.
You didn't have time to tell him that, did you?
I think if I hand him the pipe, them guys may come at me. So every now and then I'm looking behind as I'm walking with the officer.
You walked on with the officer to where?
All the
the
way,
warden's office?
All the way to the Associated Warden's office.
The Associated Warden's office.
Yeah.
And then what happened about him telling you who you had actually assaulted?
He showed me a picture.
He showed you a picture. That is the Associate Warden?
Yes, I still don't remember his name. A picture he showed me, I think it was not a cup, first picture he showed me. I said to him, who's this? He says, that's the guy you intended to hit. I know, he says, that's the guy you hit.
That's the guy you hit, the first picture he showed.
And then he showed me another picture. He took that away, and this is the guy you intended to hit. Well,
is that when you first knew that you had hit the wrong man?
Yes, Senator. You could imagine how I felt. I told him, just lock me up after that.
You what?
I told him, lock me up after that. I sank in a chair, you know.
You what?
I sank in a chair, you know. I slumped in a chair.
You slumped in a chair.
Yeah.
Senator McIntyre?
Joe, in view of all these disclosures to the FBI and the justice that you've made, how safe do you feel?
The way I am now. Right now.
How safe do you feel?
Now? At this moment, I feel fine.
How would you feel if you went back to prison?
I'll have to protect myself again, Senator. I'll have to kill or be killed again.
Would it be,
If you notice, Senator, I wouldn't say they'd kill me. I'll always fight back, Senator, if I go in prison.
would it be fair to say that you went back to prison that you'd be a dead man?
If they got at me, I wouldn't be in there 5 minutes, Senator.
Is it usually possible for the organization to kill somebody when they're in prison? If they want to?
The truth?
Yes.
No. I think he went a little too far, Vito Genovese, in this case.
It was at this point, apparently, when Valachi thought Genovese had gone too far, that he decided to sing for protection. An FBI agent was assigned to him full-time, and the Justice Department began filling in the blanks on its chart of Cosa Nostra. This is Valachi's great value, says the department. He is the first member of Cosa Nostra publicly to confirm its existence. Senator McClellan is the questioner.
May I ask at this time, I don't care to go into details now, but when did you become a member of this organization?
1930.
In 1930. What is the name of it? It is
Cosa Nostra in Italian.
Cosa Nostra in Italian.
Our thing and our family in English.
Our thing and our family in English. We'll come back to that later, but that is an organization, is it, that
Yes.
requires absolute obedience
Yes.
and conformity to its policy as handed down by those in authority.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, we might ask you at this time, what are the different positions or ratings or rank in that organization? Starting at the top, what do you have?
Well, we have what we call agumiación.
So he's going to break down the structure. Please go check out Mob Facts to see more of it. I would highly recommend you search Mob Facts, Joe Valachi. He's got great stuff. Great stuff. We spent already 45 minutes on this crazy ass Joe Valachi. Aww. Nice. That's amazing. All right, we're going to get off this in 1 minute. I'm going to show you a couple of more clips. As they say, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. You are right. You are right. Todd Father is here with us. This is how you're supposed to testify right here, okay? Another Mob Facts exclusive. We've showed this many times. But you saw Joe Valachi testify, and this is how you're supposed to testify.
Or a hoodlum? Is that the classification or category you'd come in? Proceed.
I respectfully decline to answer because I honestly believe my answer might tend to incriminate me.
Are you also known as a racketeer and gangster?
I respectfully decline to answer because I honestly believe my answer might tend to incriminate me.
What labor organization or unions are you now associated with?
I respectfully decline to answer because I honestly believe my answer might tend to incriminate me.
All right, proceed, Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Chairman.
That's how you're supposed to testify. We're going to show you one more. And again, I need you guys to go check out Mob Facts, okay? There, look at this here. Let me show you another one, Mob Facts. Get over to Mob Facts. I need you to subscribe to Mob Facts. Here we go.
Scarfo, let me ask you, if you have ever discussed any business affairs of Local 54 with President Frank Gerace since he has been president of that union?
I respectfully decline to answer on the grounds of the 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment.
Attorneys for Local 54 called the proceedings a media circus staged by the Division of Gaming Enforcement and sought to prove that taking the Fifth Amendment doesn't prove anything by asking,
Sir, do you have any relationship, involvement, or whatever with the assassination of President Kennedy?
Mr. Scarfo, let me ask.
What? What? They asked me if he has anything to do with the assassination of Kennedy. I never heard them ask him that. I really can't. It's unbelievable. They asked him. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's a crazy one. Really, really crazy. Wow. Enough said. They need to make a serious movie. Enough said. There are a few movies missing. However, I do believe that the likes of Bambi Palermo can do it on a artificial intelligence platform. Enough said. My personal opinion. My personal opinion. Enough said. There are a few movies missing that need to be seen in our generation. That would be Nicky Scarfo movie. There's a Nicky Scarfo movie missing, which Dean Duke can play. There is a Joey Merlino movie missing. There is a Joey Gallo movie missing. I truly believe that there is a New Jersey, North Jersey movie or strong documentary missing. I think that's just my opinion. Hey, teacher, that's enough said. I truly believe you are right. They touched on Joey Gallo in a few of the movies, but you are correct. Oh, yeah, Scarfo was a maniac, though. Salvi test. There's so much missing. But I will tell you, hey, teacher, with this artificial intelligence, it can be done. Let's go into the Catholic Minute. The Mafia talk is done for today. Patty Daly, I'm sorry to bore you today. Ladies and gentlemen, who is on the thumbnail for tomorrow? Who are we talking about tomorrow? Who is it? Patty Daly, who's on the thumbnail for tomorrow? Delilah, can you please check that out? Who do we have for tomorrow? I don't know who tomorrow is, but we are locked out all the way to next Sunday. All the thumbnails are up. Gallo was into literature. Interest. Tommy, where are you? Where are you? Yes, I'm in Talia Shire is tomorrow. All right, nice. Talia Shire is tomorrow. I feel like I'm late to class, and you know what? You magical healing. Hey, man, you're not late to class. Stop it. I am in the suburbs today. I'm in the suburbs today. Raw Dog, of course. The Catholic Minute today, November 17th. We're going over to Hungary. I'm going to start charging you for my administration fees. Yes, Delilah. Yes. Okay, let's get into the Catholic Minute real quick, and then a couple of bullet points, and I got to get out of here. I got things to do. The Catholic Church feast day, November 17th, is for Saint Elizabeth of Hungary. She was a medieval noblewoman known for her profound charity and dedication to the poor, the sick, and the homeless. This is Tony Pizza's saint. Tony Beats, this is your saint today. Bambi Palermo, where are you? Tony Pizza's saint, the homeless. If he's still homeless, I don't know. Also, the patron saint of Catholic charities and the secular Franciscan order. Beautiful. All right, life and legacy. Despite her royal birth, Elizabeth chose a life of penance and service after her husband Ludwig of Thuringia died on crusade. She was known for providing food and care for the poor, and eventually founded a hospital dedicated to St. Francis. Okay. She is the patron saint of many groups, including bakers, hospitals, nurses, the homeless, and charities. Elizabeth died on November 17, 1231, at the young age of 24. Sainted. This is ironic today. This saint is ironic today. Saint Elizabeth, this is ironic today, of Hungary, patron saint of homeless, of charities, and of hospital workers and nurses. On this day that my daughter starts healing people. This is interesting. Saint Elizabeth on this day is the patron saint of the hospital workers and nurses. This is ironic. Mark this in your books, ladies and gentlemen. November 17, 2025. My daughter puts on the lab coat and starts her career today at 7:40. She's pulling up right now. Wow. I'm not interested in the Gemini twins. Toriana starts today at Kessler Rehabilitation. That is correct, Delilah. She starts today. So she has her scrubs and she has her lab coat on. She just texted me that Thomas had her car warmed up and ready for her to go to work, so she didn't have to get into a cold car. My kids are something. I got to tell you. Listen, that was my only goal there, Sandra, was to get them on the right path. So she texted me before she left that Thomas warmed her car up, and she's ready to go on her first day. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah. So she's going to start healing people today. You raised your babies. Well, you saw it all, Sandra. We saw each other's kids from childhood, from birth, basically, Sandra. We saw each other's kids grow. I saw Christian. You saw Thomas and Tori grow from babies to here. You saw Luca. Sandra D saw the whole life of Luca from start to death. From start to death. She saw me when my friend Richie got the heart transplant on Christmas Eve. And then saw me deliver Taylor ham, egg, and cheese for his last meal. When he stole the Italian bread, right. It's unbelievable. So we've been through a lot, Sandra. Both our moms passing away, our kids, guiding them in the right direction, and both being from Belleville, where, it could have gone either way. Where we're from, we could have gone either way, girls and guys. Yeah. So that's where we're at. Christian with his tonsils and his adenoids, and Thomas with this and that, and everybody. Oh, good luck to Tori. Thank you, Joey Dell. So anyway, I'm putting good citizens into this world. They're not fleecing the world. They are assisting in the world. So that's what we're doing over here. All right. So St. Elizabeth, watch over everybody that needs it today. Let me go into a couple of 3 bullet points, and we're going to get our happy asses out of here. Yes. Mondavi out there in New York City. Stuff we have been through, right? It's unbelievable, but we have a good support system, Sandra. We all look out for each other. No matter what our age is in Belleville, all of our people look out for each other, which is a wonderful thing. You can't find that anywhere else, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So, Mondavi, New York City mayor, rolling in the dough. He's already rolling in millions, more than the last 2 mayors. 50,000 job applicants. 50,000 job applicants have rolled into the Mondavi administration. Trump is going to meet him soon at the White House. So Trump is welcoming Mondavi to the White House. He has to work with the New York City mayor. What's he going to do? Whatever, Sandra. What are we going to do? Now, I saw a newscaster this morning that cannot pronounce mesothelioma. This is the asbestos cancer. Mesothelioma. Your sisters, yes, however you say it. Anyway, the newscaster struggled. Mesothelioma, whatever the fuck the cancer is called. It's from asbestos. The newscaster could not get the word out right. He could not pronounce it no matter what he did. He cannot pronounce the word mesothelioma, whatever it is. Don't expect me to do it, but I'm not professional. Okay, you have a good time. Hey, teacher, have a blessed Monday. It is Monday, and we need you're blessed. And bless those children. It took me over 6 months to say Obama's name right when he became president. You couldn't say Obama's name right? In Philly, the mayor has no pool. Yes, I know. They're coming to North Jersey. Okay. You could change your newsfeed apparently on the YouTubes. I've learned something. You could change your newsfeed on the YouTubes. There are some settings that you can go through. There are a few steps that you can go through to remove your history and change your, so to speak, algorithm. I don't care to change anything. I'm not here to educate you, and some may say I give out false information. All I am saying is there are ways to change this thing. Now, you can do it if you want. You could change your YouTube algorithm to totally random, or you could change it based on your searches. Most of the stuff that comes up in our newsfeed is based on our searches and our interests. And that's a normal thing. That's how the algorithm and all that shit works. That's on YouTube. That's on Facebook, Instagram, your sisters, yes, whatever platform you choose to use, it's all algorithm based. So it is based on what your interests are. Right? So if you're into construction and you're always looking up construction stuff, you're going to get those hits in your algorithm. Now you could change that by going back and removing your history, which takes your history, your search history out of the artificial intelligence engine and starts you fresh randomly every day. See no evil. I didn't do it, see no evil, because I'm not that concerned, but I know that I was interested this morning. I was thinking to myself, see no evil, I was thinking to myself, how can I see other algorithms? How can I see other algorithms? And I said to myself, there's got to be a way. Just like that, I said to myself, there's got to be a way to change this algorithm. Right? I don't want to see what I'm seeing. And lo and behold, I was guided through a process on YouTube to change my algorithms on YouTube. So you can do it. Who cares? You know, you're tired of the stuffed artichoke recipes. We'll stop talking about stuffed artichokes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our next goal here at the Social Club is 6,000 500 subscribers. Now, CG2 is unfortunately in for a procedure, and she cannot add to this conversation right now. We are on the road now. Our next goal, ladies and gentlemen, is 6,500. We are getting there. Let me see where we are today. So, hold on. Let's do a little math here. Okay, today we started out at 64.52. 64.52. 64.52. So we are what? 48 away? We should get that to 6,500. That's our next goal. P. Diddy is working in the library, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he is. P. Diddy is working in the library down at Fort Dix. This is a New Jersey, low to medium security penitentiary. We're almost there, 6,500. Did you ever think he would grow? This would grow? Never. And I'm going to touch on the views because I'm very appreciative about the growing amount of views. It's been great. Yep, it's been great. Yes. Wow, very good. Well, anyway, Diddy's in a low. Because he's not convicted of anything violent, so he's down there in Fort Dix. Now, I wish that these Jersey kids that got pinched would go to federal, not state. I wish they would get out of the state system. I wish the feds would take over this case. I really do wish the feds would take over this case. You're sick, Stigs. What are you talking about? I really do. These kids, I can't see these kids in state prison. I can't see them in Essex County Jail. I just can't see it. Now, they're going to punish them really, really bad and give them under a year. They're going to go to county. They're not. It's going to be brutal. A month in county is like 2 years in federal. Just a month in county is like 2 years in federal. So I hope they take this to the feds. I don't want to see them in state or county. Now, there's going to be a detention hearing coming up this week. I will let you know. One more person is turning themselves in now, this morning. One more individual in the case is turning himself in this morning. He was on a plane last night, and he landed, and he will be turning himself into the Essex County Prosecutor's Office, probably around 8 o'clock. So we have one of the last that are originally charged is turning himself in this morning, and we'll be out quickly. Yeah, Sandra, there's still more people that are involved in this case. This is not the end of that case, so. Can these kids stand up to this heat? I don't know. No, not a Belleville person, but close enough. Local, yes. He's probably a nervous wreck right now because I remember turning myself in. I remember doing it. I remember at their age turning myself in on a Monday morning. I remember this clearly. I did it myself. Oh, I can't believe they're repeating the process that I went through. It's unbelievable. State time. We wanted to move to the feds. Now, let's go over to gambling for a minute. I truly believe they got to get rid of these prop bets. These prop bets is really, these prop bets. See, when I took action, I took 2-team parlays and straight bets. I don't know. I didn't get involved in all those designer bets. I sent them to other bookmakers. I was not interested in anything other than 2-team parlays and regular straight bets. Points plus or minus. I did not know about the tasers. I was not interested. I did not care. You're drinking out of a mug that has cardinals on it. I believe cardinals are a sign from beyond. It's very appropriate that you chose that mug today. Someone will be looking over Tory. Wow. All right. I found one YouTube video algorithm setting. Yeah, see no evil. They're there. They're out there. You can change the algorithms. Yep. All right. So the prop bets, I think that thing has to go away. I think we're going to get rid of prop bets eventually. This is corrupting sports players and everybody. The prop bets are crazy. I saw a touchdown yesterday. The receiver, number 13, was going for that ball and put his arms down. The ball was caught in the end zone. I mean, come on. It was blatant. It was blatant. Now you can't blame these people. You're bringing in corruption with the prop bet. Truly believe you're bringing in corruption with the prop bet, Stoney. I saw this guy put his arms down. Totally put his arms down, Stoney. And the ball was caught in the end zone. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you out of your mind? I said to myself, look at this shit. Look at this. That's a prop bet. Somebody won, Adam. Arms is in Puerto Rico. Let's send our love and support out to Arms Distance. He's out there working construction in Puerto Rico. Apparently, Puerto Rico cannot get crews to work construction. What's going on? You got a 48% population working off the system, and we're sending guys from New Jersey to go work construction in Puerto Rico. What's going on in Puerto Rico? 48% of the people aren't working. They're working off the nipple of us, my taxes. Why is this? So Arms Distance, prayers out to you. Thank you for, it takes a special person to go out there. They reach out to the laborers here, to all the tradesmen over here, and they ask them if they want to go work in different places because they're short labor, but never would I think Puerto Rico. So they do have some big construction going on in Puerto Rico. And Arms Distance, one of our most lovely followers, is out there working. So Arms, we wish you well out there. Working in a totally different location has got to be something different. So Arms Distance, thank you. All right. 21-year-old and 10-year-old killed in Newark, New Jersey, Saturday night. Prayers. This is sad. 21 and 10-year-old killed in Newark on Chancellor Avenue. I'm not going to tell you this location. I'm not going to get into it. It's the 300 block of Chancellor Avenue in Newark, New Jersey. A shootout. 21-year-old and a 10-year-old is dead. Now, here is my point. These murderers, that when they catch them, they're going into the same jail that these kids that got caught in the gambling pinch are going to be in. Do you understand what I'm saying about county jail? Understand what I'm saying about county jail. It is the dredges of society. County jail is the worst environment you could be. The only thing worse than county prisons is the New York City county prison, which is Rikers. So my point is this. These people that are getting pinched left and right for murders, there's murders going on left and right at this county. Every week, these suspects go to the same prison that these kids are going into that are being held for gambling. They're not held right now. They're all out right now. Oh, you're putting these kids in county with people like that. That is correct. Believe me, Sandra, I was in that cage. So I know what that cage is like. I know what that bullpen is like. I know it. I know what that bullpen is like. I know what they're going through right now. So my prayers go out to them. Ian Bick and Michael Francis. These are two content creators that you do not have to like. I don't care if you like them or not. All I am saying is these are two very determined podcasters. One of them is Michael Francis, and one of them is Ian Bick, who I'm going to spotlight. They are growing their channels in a crazy. This Ian Bick, he's got a great story. I'm going to share it with you. This Ian Bick has some story. Federal prison, this and that, came out. He's approaching 500,000 subscribers right now. And his podcast is growing. Michael Francis. He don't play the game, the drama game. He doesn't really admit that he's a rat. We're going to spotlight him too. We're going to spotlight Michael Francis. We'll do that. We'll get on that one. We'll get on Michael Francis. We're gonna analyze the channel because we're trying to analyze people now. I'm enjoying doing it. But he's getting 600, 500,000 views on a video because he's determined. He's determined. Now, let's go down a little bit more. I want to talk. I got 3 more topics to talk about there, Stony Tony. Mikey the yuppie rat. Exactly. But he won't admit it. but he is determined to make this thing work. He's making millions on the YouTubes, on social media. All right. Comments. All of your comments have been very strong lately. Very, very strong lately. Your comments are really, really helping. I must say, I do thank you. Your content can only be judged by views and comments. I'm getting a boatload of comments on every video that I post. If you are a commenter, please continue to comment. I always read them and I hit the love button. You know I have ADHD. I'm not a replier. I reply live when I can. But you guys are doing great. Yeah, you want me to analyze that? It's a podcastrophe. I can analyze Sammy the Bull. We could do an analysis of Sammy the Bull if you'd like. Yeah. Patty Daly gets a little angry. But if you guys are for it, I'll go with it. We're here to do this together. We're doing this together. Would you like me to analyze Sammy the Bull? I could do it. Every day we analyze an individual. You want Sammy the Bull? We'll analyze Sammy the Bull. You want John Gotti Jr.? We'll analyze John Gotti Jr. You want Farrah Fawcett? We'll analyze Farrah Fawcett. You can analyze Tommy Stigs. I'll analyze anybody. I love it. All we do is have coffee over and a conversation about whatever it is. Farrah Fawcett, Meryl Streep, all these people. I got content for the next 10 years doing it like this. Although what I do not have is the Catholic Minute, which will end on New Year's Eve. So that is going to be a problem. We will be ending the Catholic Minute on New Year's Eve because that's going to be it. We started off the year this way. We did 321 Catholic minutes and we did 321 consecutive days. I want to get into something. The comments, let me finish this, has been strong and consistent, which means I am providing some points of interest. If I am getting comments, it means there is a point of interest, which I am grateful for. So there is a point of interest. So I do appreciate that. Can we do it over again? Zelda, you want to do the Catholic Minute start over again? Repetition? Catholic Minute helps a lot of us. I know, but we're going through the whole calendar, though, Stony Tony. What do you want to do? I could pick a Catholic reading out of the Bible every day if you'd like. Just flip it open and go with it. If you'd like me to do that, we can do that. But the year's ending, Zelda. If you would like me to open up the Bible randomly, I can do that. If you would like to start that in January, let me know. Yeah. If you like that idea, we can go with that. Remember, I am consistent. So if I start off the year that way, Susie, I finish the year that way. Right? Right? So December may, in fact, be our third or fourth Sinatra month. And we're going to take it from there. So, all right, listen. Two more things. So thank you for the views. Thank you for the comments. They have been incredible. They have been incredible. Yes. The views have been growing. Look at, I think yesterday, how many views did yesterday's live get? Could somebody check, please, for me? Could somebody go to my channel and check for me? How many views did my live get yesterday? Could somebody check? Who did we do yesterday? Dre DiMatteo. Remember, this is a show about absolutely nothing. I think we hit 250 views on yesterday's show. Now you'll say, Stigs, 250 views, that's garbage. Yeah, it's garbage. It sure is garbage. But, all right, Susie, have a blessed day. So I got 250 yesterday. All right. But it's 150 more than 100. Right? Which will probably be my average. I don't even know what my average is. I don't even know what my average is. I got to be quite honest with you. But I think yesterday I had a good one. I can't go look now. I'm live with you guys. So, okay. So, let's go over down to, I got one last bullet point right here. Okay. We're at 100 members on the members only. 100 members. We lost 54 members on the members only. And I will tell you why. This is because of gifting. Now, a lot of people get the gifting. They get excited. I love it. It's fun for me. So the gifting We dropped off. We had 100 and we were up to about 200. Now we're down to about 100. We had 154. 54 dropped off. I got one to Angel Gotti last night. Somehow I got a gifted membership to Angel Gotti's show last night. I guess because I am subscribed. I don't know. The content doesn't really interest me on the Angel Gotti platform. It's not my thing. Not for me. So we had a couple of rejoins. Tell me, how about woman in the Bible? There are amazing women to learn. I've touched on many women in the today is St. Elizabeth, right? We always do. Yeah. Donate. Tell me. Yeah. So we're at 100 members, keeping strong. At a quick glance, these people have re-enlisted yesterday or recently. Joey Pope. The gifting helps greatly. The gifting helps greatly. I love the gifting. Super chats are great, but I love the gifting. It's fun to me. I don't care either way. Look, do you see me here asking for donations? You don't even see me ask for it, but I like the Cash Apps is number one. Cash App is a little light right now. It's going to be a problem when I got to pay my StreamYard. I'm going to have to go into my own pocket. No problem. I'll do what I have to do. If I enjoy it that much, I'll pay for it myself. I'm not going to care. We don't have enough money in the Cash App to cover the StreamYard bill coming up soon. So two things can happen. I could either pay it, which I have no problem doing it. No, I'm in my girl's house. I stayed in the suburbs last night, Patty Daly. So I could either pay it myself. Unfortunately, the Cash App is under what I need to pay StreamYard. But I look at it like this. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy this so much, it's worth it for me to pay to do this, to be quite honest with you. I love it. So I don't care about the money. What are you going to do? No big deal. I didn't have it before. The worst case scenario, I could cancel the StreamYard and just go back to regular YouTube, which is totally fine now. Yeah. No, I moved it. Patty. I didn't want anything behind me. I didn't want any distractions in the background. I like this format. I like doing it like this. So we may change up the studio a bit. I got to see. I like it like this. I could do this at home too. So we'll see. Okay. Joey Pope, Danny Green, Spataro, Jen Silo, Bambi, and Deborah Roberts have just renewed their membership. So I want to thank those guys for doing that. Guys, listen, we're going to get out of here, I think. We touched on a lot of things today. I don't think I missed anything. Again, our goal is 6,500. That's where we're at right now. We're going to shoot to get to 6,500. Let's get rid of Joe Valachi. You were the topic today, sir. You're a rat bastard. You were the topic today, Joe Valachi. It's a channel membership. It's called a channel membership, Sandra. It's for private shows. I don't do private shows. It's just a way to give to the content creator. Can you tell me how many views we got yesterday on Jerry DiMatteo, please? Can somebody look? You remember, right? That's right. Well, that was the end of COVID. That's when I can only be in that room alone. Yeah, private shows. Yeah, like a peep show. Shut up, you. Like a peep show. It's a private show. I took the sign down. Yes. It's right there, the sign. Let me go look myself. Wait for you guys. Hold on a minute. Let's see what we got yesterday. Where are we? Tommy, you could become a member. Yes, mine's. Oh, I got a cheap one. She is a MILF. Well, now we changed to GILFs. I told you about this. Tommy Stigs Social Club. View channel. Live. All right. Joe Valachi. Oh, Julia Roberts is coming up, which I can't wait. Oh, 326. All right. Okay, so here's what we got. Okay, Dre got 326. More than Victoria Gotti. Okay, we got Talia Shire coming up, Barry Manilow, Julia Roberts, Billy Joel, Edie Falco, Rod Stewart. We got good shows coming up. I'm looking forward to Julia Roberts, and that is on Thursday. I'm loving this, man. I'm learning so much with these spotlights. I'm learning so much. And I watched Pretty Woman. Bill C was texting me, can I call you? Bill C, I was watching Pretty Woman. Yeah, Barry Manilow is when? Wednesday, I think. So every morning at 7 o'clock, we spotlight an individual, Sandra. Yeah. Lorraine Bracco, did we do her? Did we do Lorraine Bracco during the Italian month or no? Because I think Lorraine Bracco has to be done. Yeah. Let me text myself. Because I want to do Lorraine Bracco and Harvey Keitel. Lorraine Bracco, Harvey Keitel. Those are two that I want to do. Thank you. I got Denzel Washington lined up. I got so many. James Gandolfini I didn't do yet. Listen, we got content until my last breath. Every day a quick spotlight and coffee. What's better than that? Come on. Tell these happy. Yeah. Yeah, they were married, but he's a douchebag. So we're going to get into that. He was abusive to her. Luther Vandross. There's so many. Oh, my God. I got, here, I'm going to run off a list here. Let me tell you here. Hold on a minute. Luther Vandross. Okay, I got Harvey Keitel, Luther Vandross. I got Steven Seagal, Teddy Prendergrass, Michael Francis, Lilo Brancato, Steve Harvey, Blondie, Denzel Washington, Lucille Ball, James Caan, Lefty Buckalter, Queen Latifah, Alberto Garofalo, Jeff Nadeau, Billy Joel, Rod Stewart's coming up. Sarah Palin. I'm looking forward to doing Sarah Palin. Mr. Rogers, she wants. New Kids on the Block. Jimmy Roselli. We got so many. Casey Kasem. The list goes on. I got shows for the rest of my life there. I got shows for the rest of my life. I want to set them all up right now. I can't do it. Yeah. So we're going to listen. We got content forever. Forget about the money part. I'm enjoying doing it. I'm learning as we're doing it. Money's great. Oh, listen to me. Listen to me. Money is incredible. Money is incredible. Yeah, he was a creep. Sure. But we're going to spotlight him. Christopher Walken. Oh, my God. Christopher Walken. That's my man right there. Thank you. You guys are giving me shows for 100 years here. Christopher Walken. Let me tell you something. I was by a salon in Montclair, the Real Italian Stallion. Patty Daly, I was by a salon in Montclair. They had a picture of Christopher Walken, Sandra, and the sign said Walken's Welcome. There was a picture of Christopher Walken, and it said Walken's Welcome at the salon. Donna's doing it. You have a great day. Thank you for coming in. Slash from Gun. We got content forever over here. We ain't stopping. Listen, I'm going to tell you one more time. We're not stopping here. We're going to keep doing this every single day. As long as I am healthy enough to have coffee with you guys, we will do this every single day. We have no reason to stop. We are there. So everybody, just before I leave, keep my daughter in your prayers today. Today is her first day as an occupational therapist. She's starting out today. I would appreciate your kind thoughts. Just a little thought about Tori Stigs, Mama Stigs' oldest granddaughter, starts her career in helping sick people today. So just keep Tori in your thoughts and prayers today. We gotta make sure she does well. She put in 6 or 7 years of school. And And what prompted Tori to get into, what prompted my daughter to get into this was seeing her grandpa with Alzheimer's, with dementia. And she watched how caring the nurses were with her grandpa. And that is where that started. That is where that started. So Tori saw Kessler helping her grandpa many years ago as a middle school student. And she is now working at the Kessler that assisted in rehabilitating her grandpa. It's just unbelievable, Patty Daly. Her heart was there. And I put somebody into this world to help others out. Listen, we're going out with Sarah Collins. It's one we play quite frequently, but being that we had a little mafia tone today, I do want to go out with this song. Listen, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for stopping by the Social Club. Have a blessed Monday. We'll see you tonight on the Wind Down. Tommy, stay. Sure. No.
Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender, trembling moments start. We're in a world, our very own, sharing a love that only you have ever known. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my world with love so softly, love. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my world with love so